I'm here in Manchester. I'm here at the Trafford Park Travelodge. I paid, I think it was £2.90 thereabouts with Wi-Fi included, because you've got to pay for the Wi-Fi. You get breakfast and a late checkout, because it's now about midday, which I should be checking out. But I've got an extra 3 hours, but I should be heading off soon. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a hotel review. First of all, the breakfast I thought would be like full English and one thing and another, but it's not. There's no restaurant here and there's no bar. There's a vending machine downstairs and all it sells is chocolate, and that's it. When you put your arm in, it's one of those, when you put your hand in, it nearly takes your hand off. But this is what you get. I've got 3 boxes of breakfast on the go that I should be taking home with me and eating later on. Because I had to pay for them, I thought, well, you know, I might as well. Somebody's calling me. Anyway, I don't know that number. Right, anyway, this is what you get. Food to go. You get a box like that. This one's a bit beat up, but there you go. You get a box in here. You get a spoon. It looks like there's one missing out of there, but I got one in this one. They give you a spoon, and they give you all the plain all chocolate, so some sort of thick roll or something, or currant roll or something. Then you get a flapjack oat bar, simple. Then you get a very tiny bottle of water. Then you get cornflakes, a tub of cornflakes, and then you get obviously your milk for the cornflakes. Yeah, that's all you get really. So yeah, right, let's go around the room. Sorry about the mess on the floor. I've made a bit of a mess on the floor, so because I'm a bit of a messy person. I've no doubt that some Karen in the comments will moan about it, but hey ho, what can I do? So obviously we've got the room, we've got the bed there that I've slept in, the big bed. Got a small bed there and a small bed there. Somebody said to push them all together, but the only problem there is that bed and the far bed are lower than that bed, so if you push them together it'd be like a dip. But then you've got wardrobe, shelving unit sort of thing with extra towels, extra pillows, coat hangers so you can hang your stuff. Then you've got the bathroom, which is basic bathroom, toilet, sink, mirror, hello. Then you've got your shower inside the bath. You step into the bath. I haven't used it because I have had a wash. I have had a standing wash because I've got dressing on my foot and I've got nothing to put over it. I didn't bring nothing. So at least, you know, I've had a wash and making sure I'm clean. Anyway, you've got a chair over there. And then you've got a TV on a swivel stand. And then you just got your desk, a chair here. And then you got your teas and coffees, which I always take all of them when I go home. You know, they don't know whether I've used them all here or not. Then you got your kettle and 3 mugs because I'm using one. So that's this room. When I come here, I had Wi-Fi, and I tried to put in the code, and the Wi-Fi wouldn't work. It said it'd been used, so I had to go all the way down to reception to request a new code. So that was a bit of a ball ache. But let's have a look out. We've got windows are on a bit of a restriction lock. But anyway, that's the view. You've got a nice bridge over in the distance. There's not much around. There's not much around within distance. You to get anything. You've got Trafford Park. We're 6 minutes away from where I was the weekend at Bowler's Exhibition Centre. That's 6 minutes. That's the other side of Trafford Park. I mean, you've got an Asda not far down the road and things like that. But there's no like takeaway. I had to find the nearest one, which was about 8 minutes, which wasn't a great deal, but it was still a little bit trying to find it. But somebody take about takeaways. Well, I had a kebab, but I had a mixed kebab, so it had chicken in it, and I've not eaten it all. I've left some of the chips, I've left some of the salad, but I did have salad with it, which I'm going to eat the salad later on today. But yes, I had chicken with it and things, which is chicken is good for me in a way. I know it's probably how they cook it, but kebab, I tried the healthiest thing. I know it's not healthy, but it was that or really nothing, because it was a Sunday evening and everywhere was shut, and I forgot to get something on the Saturday and the Friday. I brought a salad with me Saturday, which I've eaten, and I got some fish on the way up Friday. But yesterday, I had a couple of cookies at the event, which is because my blood sugars was low. So although they were bad, they helped with my blood sugars because I was feeling a bit crap, basically. The only other thing was yesterday I had some bubble teas. So I don't know, I expect they're bad, they're high in sins or whatever it is. I had a couple of them. I did have a chicken burger that was a bit tough on Saturday evening after the event. Wasn't much left, but I grabbed a chicken burger with I think I had some chips. I can't remember, but it was a chicken burger. But yeah, I tried to get what I could chicken because all they had was chicken or pizzas, and I don't really eat pizzas a lot. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So yeah, this is the hotel. I'm going to review this hotel. I mean, when I was at Central, you had breakfast. You had to pay for that. You had a cooked breakfast, which was better. For this hotel, I'm going to give it a... what should we... I'm going to give it a 6. A 6 out of 10. You know, there's many... having no restaurant, no bar really is one downfall. But then I suppose people just not bothered. They just want to get their head down and sleep. It's a bit like having an Airbnb sometimes when you've got none of that involved and you've got to buy your own, and people just want to probably get a good night's sleep and go out again. Yeah, and having no restaurant or no bar, not that I really bother. I mean, sometimes I like to go down and get a drink or breakfast or whatever, but yeah. The location is a bit, and the Wi-Fi code, having to go and get another one because it's been used, and having no one vending machine that's just got chocolate in. But there you go. Yeah, a 6 out of 10 for this hotel. So I mean, for the price, it is a bit pricey, but I suppose for the location, I was looking at Liverpool because I might want to go to Liverpool because there's 1 or 2 guests there that I would really love to see in May. But it's having the finances because I've paid a lot out. But yeah, I was looking at Travelodge there, and they're like £350 just for 2 nights. This was 3 nights, and it was nearly 300. So for the price, I suppose it's not bad. I've been in cheaper and better hotels, but I suppose, you know, I can't really grumble for the price. And if people want to know why I'm up here, I come up for a convention. It's the first one that they've done. They've combined, it's horror, rock, and WrestleFest, and they combined horror, rock stars, rock stars and wrestlers. They put all 3 of them together. And Friday night was an evening with Chris Jericho, which I paid for afterwards because that wasn't included. They had an ICW wrestling show on yesterday evening, which I'm used to follow them. and was a big fan. And then I got out of watching them, and I always wanted to see a show because they're based in Glasgow in Scotland, which is like 8 hour, 9 hour drive for me. So it was nice to see them. And my mate Mad Dog Mike Angus was doing the ring announcing for him, so that was good too. Yeah. So that's why I've come up here the weekend, and I got everybody. Some of them, I mean, I got the main ones booked that were dear, and then last minute I booked all the cheap ones because some of them were cheaper, although you had to pay autographs on the day, and some of them were dear. But I know one of Ric Flair pulled out a few days. He's got passport issues. He needs a new passport, but he's having passport issues. He can't get over. They're having it's not Ric Flair. It's the people with the passport having admin issues. And then they were supposed to have Josie Whip and Marley. Forget her surname. She was in Scream. She was the copper in Scream that got killed. Her son. Ghostface killed her son. She went back to save him, and I think she got killed. Outside, but she was the police officer in it. They couldn't make it because of this disruption at Heathrow, and it was flight days. Although David Arquette was there, and we made a joke about that you can't kill David Arquette because he was apparently in the Antarctic, or he was the other side of the country, and he was insisting on driving 4 hours. But he still got there. He was determined to meet his fans. And he even stayed for the ICW show. I mean, the bloke is a legend. I mean, he was letting us take selfies and all sorts. You know, he was really down to earth. So yeah. Now, right, I'm gonna drink my coffee rather, not tea. Drink my coffee, and then I'm gonna pack up the rest of my stuff. I've got most of it done, taken to the car, but I've still got a few bits here. So I'm gonna finish off and then get this room looking a bit tidy. And then I'm gonna on the road and head back home. So guys, I will see you on this next review. Take care.